Hey guys, it's Damon from Unique Boutique, and I'm here today on Tuesday with a little quick video for you on some garden quartz and one fire quartz. Oh, and also one golden rutile quartz. So I'm gonna go through these real quick and show you what we got. I was walking around the back of the house and I happened to see a whole bunch of these sitting down, so I figured, hey, it's a good opportunity for a video. Garden quartz is, as I said before, it's just a very clear quartz, but inside of the quartz is this like little world. It's like green and moss looking stuff. This one, this one almost looks like it's mold. It's really weird. I looked at it. I'm like, what's wrong with this stone? But it's it's not mold. It's just garden quartz, and I'm gonna zoom in here so you get a little better view of these individual pieces. But yeah, it's like really neat. You have this little teeny world like suspended in time inside of here. And these are mineral deposits and inclusions and stuff. It's not really moss. I mean, I guess at one time it could have been some type of plant matter that has since turned into a mineral deposit. But cool pieces like this. It's interesting to see. And again, I like looking at garden quartz because you can find all kinds of weird stuff in each one of them. And also, I don't know if you've seen in my other videos, but some of these had sticky tack on top. So if you ever see a stone with sticky tack on top, the reason is the top of these stones, the points are really fragile. So as best as possible, most dealers, resellers, and stuff try to keep them with a sticky tack on top before purchase. So it keeps that point nice. Because again, they are fragile. I mean, this is not a diamond. It's the quartz, so it can scratch. But yeah, here's another garden quartz. You got some phantoms in this one, and I did see a rainbow in it at one point. I can find that on camera, but a little rainbow up top here. I don't see it now, but yeah, interesting little piece. You can see the bottom. It's got like a little pink in there. Looks like a little sand world in there, and it just sits up, and it's a cool piece for your desk. This one's really mostly just clear quartz. It has some inclusions on the bottom. You can see here's the back of it. They must have been cutting it and went, whoa, we got some got some garden quartz here. Let's not just chop it off. But you can see a little tiny inclusion in there. It's super clear. This is like something you'd make some kind of decoration out of. There's a really tiny sphere I saw. I didn't even know we had this. Tiny little garden quartz sphere. Most of it's clear up top here, and the most of it is just the garden quartz inclusions. It's amazing how small they made this. It almost looks like 1,000 layer right here. This actually could, look at that, could be 1,000 layer. I didn't even notice that. So it's like garden quartz on one side and then 1,000 layer on this side. That's a super neat little piece. Tiny, and this is like a little marble. Well, a little bigger than a marble, but if you were to play marbles, you could use this one. But nice little piece. Let's go to the next one. Here's another garden quartz. This one's double terminated, so it's got points on both sides here. But this one's like really like a little world. It's like blocked off here and then a little bit here. And then it's just, I mean, you have like a whole little moss village inside of here. I need to get a macro lens so I can really get up close with these. Maybe I'll try to split screen with the iPhone macro lens and show you little close-ups of some of these. But this one's really, I mean, look, you could see it's all clear up here, so it's three-pointed at the top, three-sided. So you can just see how the light plays in there. Nice piece. This one I found, this was actually carved. So there's like a little face, like a fox or a cat. A big cat here. Carved in the side. I guess somebody got creative with this piece of garden quartz, but yeah, it's cute. It's got a couple of rainbows up top here, a little bit of a rainbow. I guess they had a piece of garden quartz. They're like, hey, let's just carve this thing. You can actually see through here. It's like a whole little, like another area. It's like looking down through a coral coral reef, and you just see a hole in the coral, and it goes down to a whole separate layer. There's a garden quartz. This one's different because it's not green. It's got a lot of reds and browns in it, but it's a nice stone nonetheless. Cool fidget stone. You have to play with it. But really pretty with the pinks in here. Reminds me of like a Japanese village with the snow on the ground, and then those cherry blossom trees. There's a couple of rainbows in here, not a lot, but you can kind of see them on the angle down here. I'll go to the golden rutile quartz. It took me a few attempts to say that, but you can see in there the rutilations. Looks like gold. I wish it was, but usually it's titanium. It's like hairs. I mean, it literally looks like wire. Looks like nature's copper wire, but gold plated. Really pretty impressive to see that something like that's formed in nature. And they're all super shiny. You can see they like sparkle out with the light. We do have a sphere coming in at some point that is, the whole ball is just golden rutile, and it's incredible. In the light, it looks like a sun ray. There's a couple of rainbows up in here. It's hard to see the rainbows, but you can kind of catch a glimpse of them up top there. Little piece here. One of those like weird pill-shaped ones. I actually tend to like these, as they just kind of sit in your hand. But this one's really clear and has a couple of like green planes out of nowhere, just kind of like set in there, if you can see. And then you have some shelves of the garden quartz in there. You can see from both sides on this one. It's sorry for the reflections. It's really hard not to get reflections in here on these. We're supposed to have some new lights coming today with some more diffusion, but maybe tomorrow. It's yellow in this one. It's really weird. It's like a yellowish orange in there. It's like a flower patch. Oh, I didn't see that initially. That's cool. You don't see a ton of yellow in them. So that really is like a garden. So very cool piece. And then we have the two big boys here. I may have to zoom out for this, but I'll leave it zoomed in initially. So this is just a big garden quartz here with a ton of rainbows in it. It sits on a stand, so the bottom is kind of not overly like polished. It just sits in a stand, and the stand is like molded for this thing. It's really weird, kind of cool. But yeah, this one's just a really interesting cut. You know, here's the quartz sticking out, and it was sticking out of a big chunk of something else, another rock. And I've got all the mossy looking stuff in there. And then again, there's rainbows in there. Quite a few of them, actually. Big piece, nice for a desk. See if I can get those rainbows up here. Good little conversation piece for a desk. And it's interesting from all sides. I mean, even if you want to see the garden one day, turn it this way. If you want to see, the back of a boulder, there you go. And that's actually set in there. So this rock goes up inside of here, and this is all smooth. You can see the shininess. So really interesting piece. And this is fire quartz. So this is a cool one. This is almost looks like there's little blood splatters in there. It's pretty much the color of blood too. It's pretty impressive, like a little bit of oxidized blood. But look at this, rainbows in here. This is a really interesting piece. I saw this one. Let me zoom out a little bit. I saw this one come in. I was like, what in the world is that? And you don't see a lot of fire quartz. That giant rainbow right there. I don't see a lot of fire quartz. This is a kind of a rarity. I wouldn't say it's like super rare, but as far as quartz goes, fire quartz is relatively rare. So it's just full of like rainbow reflections everywhere. I mean, and then you have this really really dark red. I hope it conveys on camera. It should, but it's a really nice piece. This definitely would look great on a desk. I mean, look at the top. It's just rainbows everywhere. Huge reflections from the light. Just again, this is something you can almost put on like a turntable and just have it spinning really slow all day, and you could just, you know, have like a light above it and see it from all angles. Look at that. Awesome piece. All right, guys, that's all I have today. I'm gonna get some more videos up this week. We have some more stuff that just came in. I'm waiting for it to get sorted out, but I'm trying to do some curated videos of different types of stone, and then I'm gonna do one longer one that shows just all the different stones and kind of give you some more information on, you know, where they come from, and just some more stats about the stones. So again, like and subscribe if you're interested in any of these stones. They are for sale. So please use the contact information in our video description, and we'd love to help you out. Thanks for watching, guys.